Hello, everyone. Welcome to JoanSews.
Welcome.
Hi, Carol. Hello, Mr. Burns. Hi, Beverly. Barbara, how are you tonight? Janice, Louise, Carol, Debbie, Cheryl from West Virginia, Judy, Bernadine, welcome from Las Vegas. Georgia, how are you tonight? Joan said 1 minute. Hey, Miranda, how are you tonight? Let's do a little sound check. How do we sound on Facebook and YouTube? Hello, Kitty. How are you tonight? Hi, Greg. Welcome to the show. Oh, let's wait a couple minutes, let people jump on.
I forgot the most important part of show and tell. The show part.
Show. Facebook is good. Thank you, Beverly.
Welcome.
Debbie says the sound is good. Hi, Karen. How are you tonight? Do we got any YouTubers tonight so that we can check that side?
Somebody from YouTube, say hello. Let us know how we sound. If you can hear us.
YouTube sound is good. Thank you, Georgia.
Good.
Much appreciated, guys. Well, welcome to the show. Hi, Diane. How are you?
I'm out of breath. I've been running around.
Yeah, you've been exercising. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Wet and cool Mississippi. Gotcha. Well, I think we got a good show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, we're having a skinny bolt sale, so stay with us all the way through the block to get to that. Skinny bolts.
Who are we, Joan?
We are Windmill Sewing Center, Quilters HQ, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltershq.com, and qhq2.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central, and we're glad you're here to join us.
Hi, Karen.
We are working on the last row of our block of the month.
What?
Week.
What? The last block
of
already?
the month just rolled. No, not last block. Last row.
Last row.
4 more to go. So this one is, I think it's baskets. Yeah, little baskets. Fun stuff. I'm really liking all of the blocks that we've put together. I've seen some of the customers that have made this, some of your blocks. Very cool. So, should we do announcements first or show and tell first?
I think we should do announcements.
Okay.
Hello, Judy Brennan.
So, upcoming classes, Table Runner Club. I do have a show and tell for that.
We do, yes.
See?
I didn't grab it. Yes, you got it? Okay, yeah.
The most important part.
Stephanie, how are you tonight?
Show and tell. So, Trendy Table 3. This is the book. I can't wait to see the watermelon one. This is so cute. Here, let me find the page so you can see a bigger picture of it. Hearts. So y'all have to bear with me while I'm flipping through a book. I know that's not very entertaining, but...
Hey, Darlene, how are you tonight? Karen likes her new machine. I believe she got the Elma 850.
Nice.
Hopefully she is doing some embroidery.
Wouldn't you know they don't have a big picture of it? So, watermelon. Isn't that cute? So, we started a Table Runner Club. So we're going to do some of these. And it starts March 17th. That's right around the corner.
Sure is.
10:30 to noon at Quilters HQ. It's $25 per class, $200 for the year. Book and kits are available for purchase. Well, you have to buy the book. So this is not our pattern, so you have to buy the book in order to do the club. So,
Hey, April.
It doesn't have a price on it. But I think we showed this one last week.
It's pretty.
And so here's one. I'm looking for it in their pattern. And I think it's this one on the very back. A little bitty one back here. So, great gifts. So you could be prepared in advance for the holidays this year. It's never too early. People who are not quite quilt worthy might be, between no handmade projects and not quite quilt. Table runner might be the perfect gift. Just saying.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I love this.
Like
It's
the
got little
colors, how that came out. The colors go
starfish
together
and, or no, they're not starfish. What are the shell ones? Sand dollars.
really well. $10.
Yeah.
Hey, Barbara, how are you tonight? So we got some Accuquilt fans out there.
Cool.
Beverly said she posted a photo on her Facebook group.
Cool.
And they loved the quilt, told them Accuquilt was my helper.
Oh, it's not a helper. It's a necessity. This is on the need list. So, beginning quilting piecing April 1st through the 22nd, 10:30 to 1 at Quilters HQ. We'll still be here for that one. Beginning quilting April 29th to May 20th. That'll be at the new location. 10:30 to 1. Both classes are $60 for 4 classes. Diamond Skill Builder by Hoop Sisters is April 28th from 10:30 to noon at Quilters HQ. That's $280 for 7 classes, and that does include the CD and fabric. That's a good deal. Let's Surge. That class will fill up quick. If you're thinking about it, sign up now. Don't wait. 8-week program, April 2nd through May 21st from 10:30 to 1:30 at Quilters HQ. I can't say enough good stuff about this class. Everybody that has taken it has just raved about it. Kimberbell Club. I have another show and tell.
Hey, Carol. Hey, Debbie.
March 12th, 10:30 to 12 at Windmill Sewing Center. And this is a garden flag. So you hang it outside.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that
Spring
cute?
is in the air.
Spring
Hopefully.
is in the air.
Doesn't feel like it today,
We
but
could do a bib.
well, there you go.
I
That's
could do
interesting.
I
Does
need
it
a
open
bib.
up?
No.
Would you like a little bag?
No.
Okay. Because it could be a little bag too, right?
You're trying to make it into more than what it is.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's
$25 per class. And then we are on the road. So date change for Accuquilt Club, that is going to be this Thursday, March 10th. That is month 3 of our project. Please bring your show and tells.
woohoo!
Yeah.
Love show and tell.
I know you've been working on other things besides club projects. AQS Branson is March 23rd through the 26th. We will be there with Sewing Machines Express. And we have the Viking, well, Janome is the sponsor for the show. And so we will be there with Janome, Viking, Elna, and Juki, and Arrow Cabinets. So we'll see you there. It's an AQS show, so you know it's huge. I did hear that it is completely full now, so lots of vendors, lots of classes. I think Eleanor Burns is teaching in one of our classes.
I think so, yeah.
So she was the one that helped Accuquilt with their cube system. So
Hi, Lynn. How are you? Carol was asking, are they going to offer any of the Surger classes any other days besides Saturdays?
right now I think that's all that Joyce has available.
Gotcha.
So possible.
Yeah. We'll have to check with Joyce and see how her schedule works.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I have for announcements.
Okay.
Shall we get started?
Sure.
Block of the week. I think we covered up all the new fabric we got. Nope, it's over there. We got new fabric. You should come in and see. So this week's block is using dies number 5 and number 2 from the 8-inch cube. Lots of half square triangles. We love those. They go together so easy with this system. It's just a no-brainer. So I'm going to start with the red. We need 32. I don't think I'm going to cut all 32 because we want to get to the fabric sale, right?
On the show and tells, we got some cool show and tells.
Oh.
And we always have a giveaway as well, so if you're just joining us.
If you remember last week, this was our block, and I said, hey, this makes a cool secondary pattern. So this is going to be our shop hop quilt, which I didn't mention, but that is the first week of April. And so this is what that looks like sewn into a quilt by itself. I used the 6-inch cube for that one to make the block a little more, I don't know.
Hi, Elaine. How are
to
you?
kind of catch that, you know, curvy motion of the quilt. So let me know what you think of it and if you want to make it. You already have the pattern.
Yeah, it came out really cool. I mean, the colors and the fabric she picked, I think.
Yeah.
And it has, I liked it because I thought it had some dimension to it.
It does. It's a little bit of curve. Looks like a little bit of, you know, X's and O's and so. And then you have another show and tell, right?
Or two kinds of throwing stars. I don't know. Something, yeah. Hey, Kathy, how are you tonight?
Don't let YouTube pick that as the the thumbnail. Okay, so let's get started. We need 32 of these. You can get 28 from a single width of fabric. So let's just get started. There's my 6 layers. Somebody on the roof?
Oh, they were earlier.
Is that our ghost?
It might be.
I did find something else, like on the floor one morning when I came in.
There was, so we had some thread that's fallen off in the middle of the night. That was interesting.
That thread jumped off. That rack is really tight.
Yeah, we actually went and watched it in the dark, too, on the cameras.
Did. I went and pulled up the cameras because I was like, I gotta
there's
know.
That thread that just dropped, so that's interesting.
Okay, so that's enough for that. Let's go ahead and cut our blue. We need 24 patches of the blue. It's a little bit wonky, so I'm going to even that out. Are you all up to date, caught up on your block of the week? I'm not. Okay, that's enough of that one. And then I'm going to switch over to die number 2. We need 8 patches of this, so just 2 layers. You'll have extra of this, but just save it in case you miscut later. It happens. It's happened to me.
It's International Women's Day.
Is it International Women's Day?
I believe so.
Nice. There's at least one day for us. Well, Mother's
Hey, Jody.
Day. No, just one day. Not everybody is a mother.
Hi, darling. How are you?
And then let's cut the white for this. And then we're only going to do a quarter of this block. So I always have homework to do.
Oh, Kathy, we hope you're feeling better. And pneumonia's
That
had
is
that,
fun.
and that is not fun.
I've had it twice now, right?
Yeah, hospital trip. Sometimes I'll have pneumonia. Don't take that one serious.
Yeah. That one will put you down for a while.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's lay this out. And we're going to do a quarter of it. A lot of white triangles in this one. Yep, I did that wrong already. See why you lay it out? It is a pretty cool block, though.
Well, we wish you a speedy recovery, Kathy.
Yes. You know, we had 2 different experiences with it, too. You and I did.
Yeah.
Because I went to the VA for the medical care that I received. And Robert went to just a regular hospital. And they gave us 2 different kinds of drugs. And, man, I was feeling great. They were like, you got to take all of the drugs. But I'm like, what? They gave me some really, really good stuff to help knock that out really quickly. Which I appreciated. But I did stay out of the shop because, you know, don't want to share that nastiness. For about a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, usually beats you up for about a week.
Yep, and then we get a square here. I told you this one would take a little longer. Mostly because of the layout. It's like putting together a puzzle.
You like puzzles.
I do. Not the little piece kind. I don't have the patience for those. Not so much. But, and then these are all going to go this way. But I have been busy with quilting. That was my New Year's resolution, was to spend more time quilting. And I have been. Got my wish there. And you know, I think I might have already sewed this block out. If you want to grab the stack of blocks. I might have been sewing ahead. And so then we have a block here, square. Do you want to flip it through and see if you can find it? This one?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it. Still not it.
Not it either.
Like we're getting ready to do a living
That's
room or
it.
something. Hey, look at that. Look at you sewing ahead.
I did. Well, I knew that, you know, we were going to be traveling, and I didn't want to fall behind.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, so there's the finished block. And I did, this is why I'm like, oh, I think I made this, because this seems really familiar. But I had to do this with this one too, to lay it out. And I do recommend that you do lay it out, because this one can trip you up pretty quick, because I think I've already got, this is off. Right there.
And no show next week.
No show next week, that's right.
We're going to go to Chicago. Hey, Anna, how are you? What kind of cutter are you using with the dies?
This is the Go. Accuquilt Go system. And comes in 3 sizes.
Hey, Amy, how are you?
So there's the Go Me. And I need more
Hey, Jane, how
half
are
square
you?
triangles. It's a cutting system from Accuquilt. That's the name of the company. And they have 3 sizes. This is the medium, the mid-size. The Go Me will fit dies this big. I like this one because it also does the strip dies. But if you have any mobility issues, like arthritis or anything like that, there's an electric version where you just put the die in and it just automatically slides it through.
Hey, Virginia, how are you tonight? Carrie, will there be a show for AQS? Well, she said ASQ, but she meant AQS, so. Hometown, nice.
Okay.
Hey, Barbara, how are you tonight?
So that is 1/4 of our block. I am going to start with the half square triangles because I can just piece those really, really quick.
So AQS, we'll probably do some Instagrams and some Facebook Lives, just kind of give you guys a the ability to see the show, since a lot of you won't be able to be there and you're in different parts of the country.
Yep.
So.
I'll go scope out all the cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
And bring some of it back to show you too. If it's like super cool and we can do a demo on it, yeah. We'll bring it back and put it on the show and show you what it's all about.
Yeah. Hey, Cindy, how are you tonight?
Okay. To the fun part. And I did check my machine earlier. So, all my settings are right. Can't sew on turtle mode.
Yeah, Amy, we'll be in Branson, so you can see us at the Janoni booth.
Oops, I
the Elna booth. We have several booths there, so. And of course we have some giveaways there as well, so come register for prizes.
Oh, good ones too, though.
Yeah, they are good ones too.
Actually, I think we called it a shopping spree, didn't we?
I think so.
Okay. If I can't do it on 2 tries, I just thread it.
On those, you definitely got to make sure the needle is exactly all the way up, don't you?
Yep.
And all the way in the needle bar, too. Looking forward to seeing you. I'm planning on going Thursday and Friday. Yes.
Awesome, awesome.
It's going to be a very long week for us, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then we get back and we have the Ad Astra Quilt Shop.
Yeah.
The following week.
The shop hop.
Quilt Shop Hop. That's right. I'm not doing words good tonight.
Okay.
That's a reference to, what was the name of that?
Got nothing, hon.
Yeah, you do. You know. Got a little bunched up here. Doing some troubleshooting. Broke the thread and it got kind of bunched up in my machine. So it's a good tip though, whenever you break your thread, check your bobbin first too. Because that can trip you up.
For sure.
We do, when on our quilting machine, every time we break the thread, we check the bobbin. Because you can create a nest pretty quickly.
Those are no fun.
Those are not fun. I think a seam ripper is handy, but I'd rather look at it than use it.
It's the tool in your quilt toolbox you don't want to use.
What's the saying? If I'm holding my seam ripper, it's not a good time. But really, is there ever a good time to interrupt us while we're quilting?
No.
Mm-mm.
Just put food under the door.
Maybe some coffee or favorite libation.
Was YouTube acting up, Jody, or?
We had a lady come in today and said, I want to buy a machine. And I'm like, which one? And she goes, that one. And she got the 2010 version of this.
Tax refund.
Yep, 'tis the tax season. Raise your hand if you're getting a refund.
Yeah.
I wish, but probably not. I just love the way this machine sounds. It's like it's taken off.
Hey, Beth.
Not quite as bad as when, not even close.
Heard that saying today just about the seam ripper. What have you been up to, Beth? What have you been working on?
This is a really pretty block. This is another one that would have a great secondary design. Probably not going to turn this one into a quilt. You never know, though. I might. That would be a lot of half-square triangles, though. Not that I mind, but I like variety in my quilts.
St. Patrick's Day table toppers are nice.
Nice. There's one of those in that
Table runner book.
table runner book. Trendy table.
Can't believe it's St. Patrick's Day already.
I know.
That was just flying.
We've had a busy year.
That's true.
Getting all of our moving quotes in.
Yep, gotta move all the stuff.
Nobody's really jumping up and down about moving the Quilt Master, though.
Nobody wants to do that.
Okay, that's all of those. I could use the cutter on the machine between these, but to me it just slows me down. So to me it's just as fast to go behind here and cut all of these. And thank you, Robert. I am going to use the iron here in a second.
Yeah, Beth, we're going to move to our new building. Quilters HQ is going to move to its new building.
Yeah, Windmill Sewing Center is staying where it is. And so is Springfield Sewing Machines Express.
Yeah. But our lease is up here, and so
Yeah.
went and found a place of our own.
It's a home for us.
Yeah.
Home away from home, really. You know what I'm excited about? Two things. One, I'm going to have a studio to shoot videos.
That's true.
So we can do, I was thinking about it. So one of the things I'm thinking about is we could have sew-alongs during the week. So instead of doing this as part of the show, we could do it as just a sew-along. And then the other thing that I'm really excited about, well, there's another thing too. So we actually did go ahead and get the gas range in the kitchen. So
Yep.
cookies in the shop. And I can make my lunch too, so, you know, personal things. But then Molly told me she used to be a coffee barista. And so
Pretty excited about that.
we're really excited about that. Say hello, Molly. You can just say hi.
Hello.
Virginia, it's about 10 minutes from here. It's not that far from our current location.
It's on, for you in the local area, it's on 135th and Broham. I think I said that right.
Right up.
In Olathe, so it's actually west 135th. And if you're familiar with that area, it's right across the street from Kohl's. So you can go fabric shopping and then go shoe shopping, clothes shopping.
Jump over to the library. The new library is there.
There is a
Some
new
other
library
shopping
there.
over there as well. There's an Applebee's over there. And there's a lot of shopping down the way. They're doing quite a bit of work that way as well. To the west.
Those are hot.
Yeah?
A little bit.
So you got
Okay.
hot cookies?
Hot
Right out of
cookies.
the oven? So
Okay, so
Cook
I'm gonna
cookies.
the way I'm gonna sew these is exactly how I told you to do it on the instructions. I'm gonna sew them in rows across. So 3 of these together, and then 1 blue one. But your blue one is going the opposite direction. So be aware when you're piecing these that you need to rotate some of these. So be sure and watch your pattern when you're making these. And I need my doohickey. Be sure and watch your pattern because I did have to make friends with my seam ripper on this block. A little bit. It's not too difficult, so don't be intimidated by it. Just sit down and make it go slow.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
We might have a 2 gig internet pipe.
Really? Did you set that up?
Let's see if it's available.
Well, I know Google Fiber is available there because the
They're
library.
offering 2 gig this month.
They are? Google is?
Yep.
Guess what? We're getting a 2 gig.
We'll need more bandwidth.
Okay, so
Number 2, Joan, here tonight. Welcome, number 2.
hey, there aren't many of us Jones. It's kind of a, I don't know. I think it's a rather glamorous and sophisticated name, personally. Let me know if you agree, Joan.
Well, this is a small poll.
Yep, it's one of those names everybody gets it wrong. Did I tell my story about the bank at the bank? So we were at the bank. This is way a long time ago when we were
Hey Karen, how are you?
applying for a loan to open this business, SBA loan. And the banker kept calling me Joanne. My name is spelled Joan. You know what else is spelled like that? Loan, Loan. So I'm like, I'm going to apply for a Loan. And he missed it.
He still did miss it.
He did. He missed it.
Just glossed right over the top of that.
Mm-hmm. So just making comparison. I don't know why I'm spatially challenged here with this block, but take your time on this one. Sew your 4 segments together. I'm determined to get through this without having to open the seam ripper. And then square.
You can get the pattern for this if you just joined us and are interested in the block of the week so long. You can get the pattern on the website. And Molly's going to post a link.
Yep. Yep, when we get our studio, maybe we can do some of the other ones. Is that going the right way? This goes this way. Yep.
Still on track?
Still on track. So far, so good.
That's a very famous Joan of Arc.
That is who my mother named me after. And she told me that they actually, I know, burned at the stake, right? A good ending for her.
No, she said she hoped you got the Loan.
Yes, we did. That's why we're here.
Oh, the price of the kit?
Oh, the kit is $9.85, I think. Because there's a lot of white to make all of these half square triangles. So 1 and 1. So Joan, tell me, does it happen to you? Do people mispronounce your name a lot? Time to make friends with the seam ripper.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Actually, I'll set
no.
this aside and we'll try again because I cut extra pieces. There's one. And we'll just sew another half square triangle together real quick. Nobody really wants to watch me rip out. I don't really want to do it. So. When I was in 4th grade, my teacher, and I've looked and looked and looked for it, somebody wrote a poem about the name Joan. And it was about how it was really kind of a simple name, but so many people mispronounce it and get it wrong. And I was horrified because, you know, in 4th grade, girls are just awkward and shy and didn't like the attention being called to me, but there you go.
Someone was asking, did you get the pattern done for the flag quilt?
Not yet. I had to
Was working on that one.
working on this one, so I've got a deadline for that, and so that one is coming up the 2nd week of April, or 1st week of April, and next week we are in Chicago at Bernina. And then the following week we are AQS, so I had to prioritize. And then this one goes the opposite way. Opposites. I had to prioritize this quilt over that one. But I do want, it's a pretty simple quilt, so it shouldn't take me too long to do the pattern.
There's a lot of people excited about it.
It's kind of, I like
Cool
it.
quilt, yeah.
Just popped into my head one day. Don't know where that stuff comes from, but glad when it does.
Just think if it was the weight of the fabric, it would knock you down.
That would probably give me a concussion. All those quilts are just lost up in there. There we go. Final row is mostly blue with one red one.
So, somebody that's a good question. If we get a bunch of snow on Thursday, are you going to have club?
I'm being optimistic and I'm going to say it's not going to snow. I know that's maybe... Did I do it wrong? There we go. Just turned the wrong way. There we go. So these two, this is where I always get tripped up right here with these two pieces. Because you're making a parallelogram, which is a fun word.
I would just keep an eye on the Facebook because we will send a post out.
Yep.
If it's too bad.
Yeah, if it's too bad, we'll post it on Facebook. We'll send out an email. So, or you can call the store too. Make sure that's right. Yep. That way.
Double check your pieces on this one.
Yes, please. I don't mind doing complicated blocks because I think, you know, they're interesting. This isn't, I wouldn't say this is a complicated block because it doesn't have any curved piecing, doesn't have any Y seams or anything like that. It's just, you know, you got to pay more attention than what I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm on autopilot when I'm sewing and I just, you know, stack them up and then I'm ready to go. And this one, it's not one of those ones you just stack up and do your piecing. So let me just press these seams with the doohickey.
Required tool.
It is a required tool. Saves me from walking over to the ironing board. When I get this segment done, I'll iron it and hold it up for you. Almost there.
Oh, Debbie, that post came out perfect. Loved the food hickey. Gotta love autocorrect. Hey. Hello, if you're just joining the show, this is JoanSews.
I'm Joan.
We're doing the block of the week. You can get that from the website.
QuiltersHQ.com. There's a link up at the top of the page. Should be a link in the feed. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so lay this out again. Make sure my pieces are going the right way. Looks right. Final seam, and then we'll go to the iron. We should take a poll and see what everybody would like to work on next.
All right.
Or what they would like to see on the show. I think we'll get some great ideas when we're in Branson. Of course, I'm going to have to sneak away because I'll be there working. Okay, let's get this with the iron, and then we can see. Oh, it's just a pretty block. This by itself is a pretty block. See, a little fluffy, some of the hair.
Let off some steam.
Oh, the excess, so it doesn't spit on my quilt. So it's baskets. Isn't that a pretty block?
Very.
By itself, it's pretty.
Yeah.
So even more pretty when you get all 4 segments done. Are you excited for Accuquilt?
Yes, very.
What are you most excited about?
I don't know. I just like hanging out with all the people.
I like seeing the people too. Let me clean up my mess here, and we will start showing you some fabric. I do got to show you these new panels that came in. They should be on the website.
Thread of the month. Might want to hit that first.
Thread of the month, Thread Club. Let me just move some stuff out of the way here so we can have our room. Okay. Thread of the month is 4648, and it is this really pretty variegated orange. It's got some purple in it, some yellow, and it reminded me of a desert sunset. But it's also like I used to live in the desert, and so in the springtime, these colors are even more vivid. So perfect for quilting a quilt. If you got a blue quilt, this would really show up really well. So comment Make It Mine. It's 15% off the show. If you are in the club, then it's 20% off. And let us know whether or not you want to ship or pick up. Okay. So, not part of the fabric sale, but I don't know why I'm on like this 4th of July or patriotic kick with that. Not just me, because I didn't design the fabric. So, these are some panels that we just got in, and they're printed. So they have these little designs, but I personally, I wouldn't, because I don't do handwork, but it's meant to do embroidery on these, and these are little pillows that you can make.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you got front and back. I think we have the pillow forms in the store. There is a pattern coming for these blocks, a quilt pattern, but we haven't received it yet. But I just wanted to show you because I thought they were super, super cute. And if you're into hand embroidery, something for you to work on. And then these are bench pillows, and it comes in 2 colors.
Oh, cool.
I know, right? Right next to the quilt that I designed.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
2 colors, so cream and then white.
Those are cool.
So check out this select collection of fabrics online, in store. There are coordinating fabrics. I don't know if you can see them right over there.
What? So we had a viewer question. What brand of metallic thread do we sell?
Right now we do not have any metallics, so no room. If you've been to the store, it's crowded. So we'll add some more, probably some Wonderfill. They've got a wonderful. Oh, and that panel that you can do embroidery on comes in. He's laughing at me. Oh, look, a bird. Squirrel. So when we get to the new building, we will have more room to add more threads. And Wonderfil is a great brand, and I think they have a U.S. distributor for it now, so you don't have to get it shipped in from Canada. So that's a little bit easier, saves on your cost as well. So, all right, are we ready? I don't have my deck of cards.
Well,
We're almost ready.
You can talk about that quilt over there real quick while I'm getting the card.
Okay. Well, if Molly will. So we all start somewhere, and I used to have a long arm, and well, I used to do a lot of things. So, but quilting has been an obsession or passion of mine for 20 odd years now. And so, this was the first quilt that I quilted on a long arm. And so it looks like it's really complicated, but it's a sateen fabric. This is one of my earliest quilts too. This is before I knew anything about quilting and fabric selection and all of those fun things. There was no YouTube when I started quilting. I can't imagine a world without YouTube now. But so this is like home deck fabric. So this is like a sateen fabric. This is too. And so really heavy quilt. So fortunately, I did quilt it on a long arm. But yeah, so this was a template that I just traced around. And then stippling was my only skill. So even if you're new to long arm and quilting, you can still create a beautiful quilt. And I keep this one in the store because we do sell a lot of long arms. And it gives people inspiration to say, and I'm not kidding, this was the first quilt I quilted on a long arm. It gives people inspiration. They can start somewhere, and even if you only have one skill, like stippling, you can still make a beautiful quilt.
Yeah, it came out beautiful.
Yep. And there's a sheet on the back. So, I've learned a lot since then. Kind of the hard way, but yeah, not bad for first effort.
All right, we got about 10 minutes or so for
10 minutes. We'll get through it.
and then giveaway.
Okay, yep. So skinny bolts, you take all of it. This is number 53. We did measure these beforehand so you know what you're getting. There is 1 yard on this one. Number 53. Just hook that right up in there. Number 53. This is really cute fabric. 1 yard is enough for a baby quilt. Some of them are larger. Comment, make it mine. Let us know whether you want to ship or pick up.
Do they need to comment how many yards, or are they just getting
Nope,
the whole book?
they're taking all of it. So if you comment, make it mine, you're going to get all of it. This is 2 3/8. This is number 5. Perfect. This is like a perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
I like that. Yeah, it is a St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the price on them?
Oh, what a good question.
All right, now who's being funny and asked that question?
Well, I didn't tell anybody how much they are. These are $7.50 a yard. Sorry. Number 5. St. Patty's Green. I like this. It looks like calligraphy on it. Oh, and it goes with this one too. Again, number 53, 1 yard, 2 3/8. This is a fun one. This one has a border.
Hi, Corinne. How are you?
And here, let me open it up a little bit too, because the border is on one side, I think, or is it on both sides?
On that one, I think.
Yeah, the border is only on one side.
Yeah.
And there are 2 1/4 yards of this one. This is number 56. Number 56, 2 1/4 yards. Very cool fabric. You could do a lot with this.
Mm-hmm.
Another fun one. 2 1/4 yards. This is number 8. Number 8.
That one is fun. That one might be my favorite so far.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. I like this one. Nobody gets this. I call dibs. 2 1/4. It's Kansas Troubles. It's that really rusty color. Number, was that 59?
Yeah, 59, yeah.
Great color.
Yeah, it goes with that quilt behind you a little bit.
Oh, grunge. 1 3/4. Almost 2. Number 10. 1 3/4. This is color lemongrass.
Grunge.
Grunge. Pretty.
Mm-hmm. Very.
I think we used this in one of our Accuquilt club projects. Matter of fact, I'm sure we did.
Makes me want a lemon cookie.
Well, there was a lemon cupcake, but I ate it.
Okay.
Number 11. 1 1/4. This is a white on white. I think this is a Kimberbell. No. This is petal play. So it's got little tiny white flowers on it. They could almost be shamrocks. Can you see them? No?
Yeah, it's a little hard to see them.
They look like shamrocks. Let me turn it a little bit. How about now?
There you go.
1 1/4. Number 11.
Some space here.
2 3/4. This is number 62. This is a beautiful color.
That is a beautiful color.
Teal. So pretty. It's the fossil fern. I love these fabrics. That's what the quilt behind me is too. It's the fossil fern. Number 62. Is this a peak? No, it's not a batik. There's 1 1/2 of this. This is number 13. Another beautiful fabric.
That's pretty.
Orange and yellow. This is really pretty. Lucky number 13. I'm going to go fast so we can get through as many of these as possible. Another fossil fern. Number 14. 1 yard of this brown. This is like, could be a bear in a Northwoods quilt, trees. We'll pair it up with some blues. I love browns and blues together. Two 2/3 yards of this one. This is a swirl cream. This is Henry Glass, number 16. And it's this real pale yellow with swirls in it. It's very pretty.
It's kind of got that calligraphy kind of look too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then there's a secondary pattern of like, I can't think of the designer who's doing it in their fabric, but it's kind of that hand-woven look a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just below. Number 67, 2 yards. This is one of the Aboriginal fabrics.
Beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful. Make a great binding too. I think I've seen this on a binding.
I've had a whole collection.
Another Aboriginal fabric. 2 1/4 yards. Number 18. This one's beautiful. Looks like, was it Monet that painted with the dots? I think it was. I think that's called stippling too. Stipple painting. This is beautiful though. Great colors. There's a batik, 2¼ yards. Again, if you don't get this one, I'm calling dibs. It's fuchsia, which is one of my favorites.
That is true.
Every quilt deserves some fuchsia in it. Number, what was that?
69.
69. Another batik. 1 7/8 yards. Number 20. Number 20. And this is a great purple with snowflakes on it. We got time for a couple more?
Yep.
Okay. We have 1 yard of this. This is Swirl Lilac, number 22. Number 22. Two and a half yards of this blue, number 73. This is a really vivid blue. Next to the fuchsia. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Two and a quarter yards. Number 24. This looks like jacks. You know, the game jacks.
Yeah, it does.
I used to play that. I was a master at jacks. Except when you got around the world, they would go flying. 1.5 yards of this, number 75. We've got about 8 bolts left. You want to do them all? Number 75. Let us know if you want to continue. We can do the giveaway.
Yeah, we can stop and do the giveaway because we'll take us a minute to get the randomized winner thing.
There they are. So we have 2 tonight. So the first one is, this is a new called Leather and Lace and Amazing Grace collection from Moda Fabrics that's coming out. And it's just a little notepad for your purse. So we'll do this one first. And then the second one is a panel from that collection. Looks like it's a half yard. Yep, half yard.
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty. It doesn't quite fit here, so it's not one that we ordered. But somebody will get a half yard.
Yeah.
Should they type something? Shouldn't
I
be
think
last time.
so, yeah. Well, maybe that's what we need.
What's happening?
So we did
Chicago?
Batman before,
Batman.
so it is Woman's Day.
Okay. So type girl power. And we'll keep going on the fabric.
Panel is gorgeous. Diane.
And we need 2 numbers here. I can't count that high.
Those were pretty quick. It's like Stephanie Fennel.
Stephanie Fennel.
Yeah, she got the first one.
Congratulations, Stephanie.
So if you'll do the next bolt, we'll figure out the next one.
52.
That way we'll give everybody a chance before, to hop on the keyboard.
So the first one was the little notepad, and the second one is the yard of fabric, number 52. There's 1 3/4 yards of this. Number 52. I'm determined to get through all of these. You're helping us move. 1 2/3 yards. This is number 29. And this is a really rich burgundy in that swirl collection. This was a basic they had for a while. We actually reordered this once too. Oh, I love this one. 2 1/3. Number
That one is pretty cool.
77. I actually used this in a quilt, and if you don't get it, 77 and 2 1/3. Oh. 1 3/4. Number 97. 1 3/4. That's enough for a baby quilt.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
Put her on a baby quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, another grunge. 1 3/8 yard. This color is basic gray couture. Number 21. Number 21. This one's pretty too. 1 1/2 yards. Number 65. It kind of sank a little bit. Number 65. Okay, last one. 1 1/4. This has snowflakes on it. This is a Kimberbell fabric, so number 39, white on white Kimberbell.
No need to worry, Diane, because you're the second winner. So, Diane Watson.
Diane Watson, congratulations. So, if you have not shopped with us before, please go to quiltershq.com, register for Make It So. That will give us your information. We will ship, or if you're local, you can pick up your giveaway. Any of your fabric purchases, we will email you an invoice with a clickable pay button. And as soon as that gets paid, we will ship it off to you. Remember, $75 or more is free shipping.
I'll do it for you, Beverly. Bingo!
Bingo! Got them all in. We're only 2 minutes past.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad.
I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight.
Thank you for joining us. And
Enjoyed
remember, no show next week.
No show next week, guys. So
we will miss you.
We will post something Tuesday for you to look back through or something.
Yep.
Molly will come up with something. She always does. And we'll see you when we get back.
Yeah.
So remember
Exciting
to
stuff.
change your needle.
Check your thread path. There was another one.
Something with the bobbin, I think you said.
Make sure you're sewing with the right bobbin.
And it goes the right direction.
And it goes the right. You would be shocked at how many machines we come in for service that it's got the bobbin from a previous machine in it, and
it's easy to do too, right? On some of them. I mean,
some
easy
of them,
to do.
Yeah, like Brother has a proprietary bobbin, Viking has a proprietary bobbin, and
I know I put it in backwards in the Quilt Master. I don't know how many times.
So
Amber, you're not late. You can always rewatch. So
good night, everyone.